I asked Liza whether she felt relieved or released after her stay at the Betty Ford Center for Alcoholism and Drug Abuse in California.
I think that the relief and release that you feel and the serenity that you feel comes from knowing what's wrong. You don't know what's wrong, so you're guilty, so you're this, you're that, you think that you're crazy, you think that all sorts of things are wrong. Then you realize it's a disease, it's something that you inherit, it's something that millions of other people have. You are not a horrible person, you know. You got something, and you can do something about it. And you can control, you can take, you know, you're out of control when you don't know what's wrong with you. You feel it. I mean, you're not going crazy. I never was drunk in public. I never fell down. I never did any of that stuff. In fact, I had a tremendous tolerance for drinking. You know, so that wasn't it. But it just made me sick after a while. I just was sick all the time. And yet I didn't stop drinking. So there's something wrong. Then you know that something's wrong. Mostly it was a combination of prescription drugs like Valium and a sleeping pill. And millions of women have this problem. And when you find out what's wrong and that there's a way to handle it, you're so grateful, you know. And to live without any kind of help except for your faith and your health is just great.
Was there one particular incident that was the last straw that said, I've got to go to the Betty Ford Center?
Yes, I couldn't get out of bed in the daytime, and then I'd go to work at night, and, you know, because I never took anything ever to go on stage or anything. So I'd rest all day, and I thought, I have no life. I have no life except on the stage, and I don't want that to happen to me. I felt like I was dying. No energy, you know. I thought I really was going to die. That'll do it. That'll make you do something. I'd had all kinds of blood tests for all kinds of other diseases. I didn't know what I had. And what I had was chemical dependency, CD it's called.
Is there something magic about the Betty Ford Center, or is it hard work on your part?
No, there's something magic about treatment in any place. The way that they treat CD now, they know what to do. You're given the tools to live in comfort without a crutch, to live by a 12-step program that really keeps you going. And it just makes you feel so good all the time. You know, it's amazing to me. I really thought that everybody was sick all the time, that everybody felt crummy. And they don't. I mean, people really feel good all the time, and now I'm one of them. I feel great.
You don't drink any alcohol at all anymore?
No.
Total on the wagon?
Mm-mm.
And also Valium and stuff like that?
No.
You sleep without any outside aid?
Yeah.
It's a nice feeling, huh?
Yeah, it's wonderful.
So when you wake up, you're actually rested?
Oh, not only that, but you have all this energy, and it's great.
Do you have more strength? I mean, can you take it more? Can you take life's hurdles more when you're in this situation?
Yeah.
Are you less vulnerable, in other words,
Yes.
to the vicissitudes of life?
Yes, because you realize that you're not a victim anymore. So
And
you
you're
don't
easier to be
feel
with, huh?
victimized, and you aren't making yourself a victim.
Your husband's happier too, right?
Oh, yes.
You're
He
easier-
also hasn't had anything to drink or hadn't taken anything in a year. So we're two straight and sober people and having a ball.
Did he go to a place, or did he just did you become his teacher?
No, he went through Family Week, which is when your family comes and learns to understand this disease and what it's done not only to you but to them. And he said, well, this is the way I want to live too. That was his decision completely. It had nothing to do with me.
You've achieved a certain serenity in your life now, but you've had 4 miscarriages. Do you still think about having a child?
I don't know, Gene.
You're going to be 40, next spring?
Yeah, I'd very much like to, but to tell you the honest truth, I'm scared. You know, I'm frightened that I don't know if I want that emotional, if it doesn't work, I don't know if I want that emotional hurt right now. I know I can handle it, and I know I can handle it and not take anything and stay sober and be okay. I just don't know if I'm willing to put myself through that again. I may adopt, you know, because there's a lot of little beautiful children out there who may need me, you know.
In other words, you would have a certain anxiety through your whole pregnancy that, good
Yes.
gracious, I may have another miscarriage, and do I want to put up...
It sounds terribly selfish of me, and it probably is. But I've been through a lot, and that's how I feel. And I'm not excusing it, I'm just telling you.
Well, adoption is a good thing. I mean, there are a lot of children who need good families,
Yes.
and heaven knows it would be a lucky child to be in your family.
Thank you. Thank you.
Liza's doing well, and she must be basking today because of the reviews of her NBC movie. Now, Jane will be back with an encouraging word about Halloween.